3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Noisy Neighbors. I'm Jeff.
I'm Drew.
What's your channel?
My channel is Dutch Creek Cabin.
And mine is Bobblehead Homestead. It'll be changing though. But we are officially neighbors now. It's been almost a month since I bought this property next to you. And you found this property for sale.
Yeah, there was a fellow living next to me, and he passed away back in April. The property came available, so I jumped on it and tried to get Jeff in here. Just kind of worked out.
It did work out, and now we're neighbors. So this is our very first video on the Noisy Neighbors exclamation point channel. Because the regular one, yeah, they'll get it. I'll flip it. There we go.
There you go.
Our very first video. What are we going to do on this channel? We don't even know.
Yeah, I think we're mostly just going to eat and talk. But, you know, some people, they watch my channel, some people watch Jeff's channel. All of those people don't watch my channel, all those people don't watch Jeff's channel. So we figured that it'd be best if we just make a collaboration channel, and the stuff that we do together we put on this channel, and that way we can keep our own channels a little more private. Obviously we might be in each other's videos every once in a while, but for the most part, the stuff that we do together we'll do on this channel.
Yeah, we'll have some fun and some adventures and, you know, stuff that really aren't related to our own channels, but yeah, this will be a good place for it. So I know the first time I met Drew, so you were, well, I'll let you get into your origin story, but you contacted me through email. And the day before, Different showed up from, they were in Indiana at the time, and they were called Out in the Country at the time. But you didn't know they were coming. But the very day before they showed up, he pulls into my driveway in a red
Camaro.
70s Camaro, classic car. Loud engine, big smile on his face coming out, and then he spent all day long trimming weeds, digging a hole for my mailbox, piling junk up. You went through that old shed house thing, just looking through it, see what was in there. I was scared to death it was going to fall in on him. And so that was the first day I met you. That was a good day. I knew, hey, if this dude is living close, this is cool.
Yeah, it goes back a little further than that, actually.
See, this is why we're doing the video.
So, Jeff was living back in Illinois, and I was living in Texas. And we were both planning on moving to Arkansas, and we were both working hard on getting here. He started making YouTube videos where he was featuring other homestead channels, and he would just, you know, put together a little collaboration of 4 or 5 channels that I posted that week and say, this is what's going on at their farm, this is what's going on at their farm, you know. And obviously I watched people in that same community, so I ended up finding Jeff, ended up watching him, found out he was wanting to move to Arkansas, which I was also wanting to move to Arkansas. Anyway, just so happens that he moved over here by Magazine Mountain. I was planning on moving further north to the Ozarks, and I planned on just stopping through to see him on my way. I was looking for property for probably 3 or 4 months. I finally found the place that I'm staying at now, and it was a good price, so I jumped on it. At the time, I didn't even think about the fact that I was only 20 minutes away from Jeff's place, and it just was a coincidence. So once I moved here, I knew I had to get over there. But I want to say one more thing is, whenever I was looking for a place, I couldn't find a place, and I was really struggling. So I actually messaged Jeff and said, hey man, I want to build a yurt. Do you mind if I set it up on your property for a couple of months until I can find a place to get established and move it over? And you know, we never really fully agreed on it, but we talked about it, and I think that was our first communication. Really, was me begging to live on your property as a squatter.
Yeah, I remember that. And your dream still lives. We might do a yurt. Yeah,
I have plans for a 12 by 12 yurt if anybody does want one. Well, not 12 by 12 because it's a circle, but you know what I mean.
So yeah, you found me when I was Peoria, dude. So I'd have been less than like 300 subscribers at that point. So you've known me since the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
then, yeah, like I said, I just planned on stopping by to see him on my way up north. and then I just happened to live right down here. So it was middle of summer. It's probably August, and I went out to Jeff's place for the first time.
Yeah, it was August because it was the day before Different was coming, and you didn't know they were coming, but it just became perfect timing because what they were working on is tearing down the 2 of the old sheds, and so you were able to clear and weed eat around those so that they had better access to them.
Yeah, all that muscadine and everything we cut down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thick. It was so thick, it was about to pull the little shed house thing down itself, so. But yeah, we cut all that out, and
yeah, I'll put a link to that video down below. I didn't get them on camera that day, but because you hadn't started your YouTube channel yet. No, that was later. So did you always have plans to start that YouTube channel once you got here?
Yeah, I did, just because I've wanted to travel, so it was kind of an extra revenue source for me. I really didn't know how I was going to make money once I got here. I just had to come here. So I just got here and then did the best I could, and so I started a channel probably maybe my first month here, but I don't think I was filming once I went to Jeff's place.
Yeah, but that was a good day, and then the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
So here we are, next door neighbors, big plans. So what do you think? Are we gonna stay here the rest of our lives, or we got bigger dreams?
I would like to live on 40 acres or more, and that was pretty much my plan from getting here. I just had to get here and get myself established, and then I was gonna try to get some more land later, and I still plan on doing that. So I hate to count my chickens, but that's the plan, is to get a bigger property.
Yeah.
Hopefully within about 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, that's a big dream. It's a big dream of mine too. I'd love to have more land, to be able to spread out, invite more people, and do more things. So you just never know. You got to get started somewhere, and this is a great place to start. All right, do we got anything else to say for our first video?
Yeah, so where we're at is actually in the Ouachita National Forest. We're right off of a highway. It's not a very busy highway, but we don't have any water crossings or anything like that, no bad roads. We go straight from the highway, straight to the highway, straight to the driveway. So that's pretty convenient for both of us, especially in inclement weather and stuff like that. But our next door neighbor is each other, and our neighbor to the rear is a national forest, and we could walk for probably 6 hours and still be in the national forest. So we don't have to worry about anybody building behind us, and we have all the exploring we could possibly do. So
yeah, and mountains back there, and yeah, just forest. It's a beautiful place. We've made a few road trips together. We went out to Stephen at Hickory Ridge.
Yeah, beautiful.
And got to see places. We went along with Greg. Greg drove us up. Greg's great. Drove us up there that day.
Yeah, and bought us lunch too, I think.
Yeah, and probably dinner, knowing Greg.
Yeah.
On the way home. And yeah, that was one adventure. What other adventures?
We went to Texas to see my friends.
Oh, that's right.
Blew a radiator. It's middle of summer. Blown radiator, just spewing everywhere. We're hot as hell, sitting in the parking lot.
And that was a new radiator that I put on the previous summer too. But it was so hot that day.
It was hot.
And then we were in the city, which is all pavement, and it was just even more hotter. But luckily I had you along to...
Yeah. I think we just poured some radiator plug in there, and it actually worked. And we drove home 5 hours or so.
Yeah, we had to stop a few times on the way home to check it out. But that was my old Dodge. But yeah, that made it. That was a good day seeing your old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
The Magazine Mountain for your birthday. That was a good get together.
That was.
Yeah. So we'll have more adventures like that.
Brett and Deborah and everybody came out, and I got the Volkswagen then, and Greg was there, and the Bearded Carpenter came and everything. It was real windy. It was actually kind of a rough day, but
yeah,
we had a lot of fun. Anyway, so there's definitely some adventures we'll be getting into besides just yakking, but we are going to kind of just talk and eat and stuff. Hopefully, the real thing is I'm trying to wiggle my way into getting breakfast every morning, so that's what I'm really working on here. But
I've got the eggs. we might have to raise our own pig for the bacon or
Right.
turkey bacon or something like that. But yeah, that is the plan. Good breakfast and good times and teamwork and upward and onward.
I'm ready for it to be warm outside.
Yeah, very quickly. All right, we need a new sign off for this. We'll have to develop that over time.
Yeah, that'll come with time. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I appreciate if y'all subscribe to this channel. It's gonna help us out whenever we do projects and stuff. We'll have some resources here on this channel to do stuff together and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty cool. I appreciate you guys watching.
Hit the like button and subscribe. Tell your friends.
See you next time, guys.